At UMC, access to your healthcare is only a call away. Dial 74-NURSE for free, instant medical advice from experienced and trusted UMC nurses, 24 hours a day. Learn more at umchealthsystem.com.
It is scary. It's same scenarios. We see the clips. We see what they're going to call as targeting and what's not. And there's a fine line there. And really defensively and really football in general, it's a violent sport. We're always harping on our guys to play aggressive. And I know there's the difference between cheap and not being cheap, but there is a really gray area there. Where it's going to make it tough for guys to make plays and maybe not get penalties.
It's pretty much changing the game. Especially on the defensive side. Sometimes it's hard to avoid headshots and like shots on the quarterback a little late. But we just try to adjust. We try to adjust to the new rules. As a hard hitter, as you say, it's kind of tough for me, but I got to change my game. I got to aim pretty much almost kneecap level because a person might slide and but I'm just trying to adjust right now.
I think all the coaches in the Big 12 are nervous about it. It's such a subjective rule that week to week anything can happen, and I think we'll see when the first good player gets thrown out of a game. I think it'll get really interesting.
And one of the examples they showed was the hit last year in the West Virginia game on you.
I felt like it was a good hit. I knew I was going to get hit when the ball was thrown. I saw that guy at the corner of my eyes. As long as he's not leading with the crown of his head, I guess that was the big reason why it would have been targeting. But if he's wrapping me up while I'm in the air, I feel like that shouldn't be a penalty. And things happen like that all the time.
Yeah, you got to stress. Over and over again, film situations in practice to show the kids, hey, if this is live, this is where your tackle has to hit either the quarterback or a receiver that's unprotected, who doesn't see you coming. And I think it's just a process. I think the kids are learning, we're learning, and I can see why there's a lot of arguing going on right now.
So it is tough, and for these kids who have played a certain style their entire life, to try and change, it'll be interesting. But I understand why they're trying to do it, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, I believe concussions are a serious injury. They go unseen pretty much. A lot of players play with it. Even though I'm not fond of it at all. Because it can lead to lifelong serious injuries. But as a player, I really appreciate the rules and what they're trying to do. I really understand it actually being in it. So I really like what they're doing, but it's still changing the game.